Hello and welcome everyone, I'm CS Gilmore and this is Dark Souls. So we're going up against Kalameet. So we're down here and now the area where he is has a fog wall. Which is kind of nice. And I've also changed up my equipment a bit. I tried to find a better weapon and didn't really have much luck with making one. At least not yet. I did change up my armor a bit. I'm keeping this because it was still better than the dingy hood after I plussed it up a bit. I can't really increase these right now any more than I have due to lack of certain titanite types. But made some upgrades to my dingy robes because it was one of the few armor sets I had that didn't require twinkling titanite. And I'm going to be double-handing this guy because the shield effect still works while it's on my back, and I'm not blocking his stuff. The Kalameet's attacks are way too powerful to block. Also, I finally figured out how to descend ladders quickly. So, the trick is, just press spacebar. The dash button. But you can't be moving up or down at the time. And don't bother climbing back up, because Kalameet can fly up there enough to blast you with fire. It's pretty much instant death. They've taken into account the fact that you can get up there and made it so that it's not a safe bet. Whoops. Wait. And you can get his tail. Well, if you can manage to take it off. And it's actually an item. So, his tail is an item if you can get it. But good luck doing that. Oh, come on. And he's also rather difficult to... If he hits you, he does a lot of damage. But I've got to get used to fighting in this armor and adjusting to him. I would have liked to have used the other armor I had. But the armor I was wearing with, which I'm wearing the hood of right now, doesn't upgrade except for with... Actually, it doesn't upgrade at all. I don't know why. Other armor types I had, like the good ones, only upgrade with twinkling titanite. This stuff upgrades normal titanite, so that's why I upgrade this armor. And it's actually pretty good now. As you can see though, even upgraded... Oops, forgot to switch to my shield. But even upgraded, it doesn't do much against Kalameet's attacks. Best way to deal with Kalameet, evade. Kind of like with Artorias. He punches out too much damage, so just avoid him. There, these dogs are annoyingly good at dodging. And, let's see if there's anything else I should cover. Also, I discovered you can warp out of this place, out of this DLC, and warp back in, no problem. As long as I had the warp spot, that was good. So I warped out, and I found that Anor Londo was a better harvest point for souls, because I could just equip pyromancies and barbecue the sentinel guys, which are worth like 1,800 each. Much more worthwhile. You could also get down this cliff by using fall control and dropping down, but if you miss the ledge, you die. Because you can't just drop down all the way. Anyway, I'm going to try to focus and actually kill this guy, I hope. Okay, I guess I was far enough away. Or barely. Not to a good start with this so far. I really need to practice on this guy and get his moveset down. But Usually for me, the start is the worst with these bosses. Once I get started with them, I'm okay. At least a bit more okay than otherwise. Anyway, yeah, I think that covers all the basics of everything that I needed to talk about. I'm probably forgetting something. But for now, I'm going to cut here, and next time we'll be either getting the tail, which I'm not really going to go for all that purposefully, just because it's a pain. It like makes him way harder than he actually is normally. Or so I've gathered from comments, because usually the comments about getting his tail involved lots of swearing about how impossibly hard his tail is to get. And how he is much easier just killing him. So yeah, I'm gonna cut here and see you in a bit. Okay everyone, I'm back. So the cliffside does not work well. He can get you on the ladder, he can get you on top of the cliff, he can get you on any of the ledges. I tried. Various things, not good. So, I'm probably not going to get the tail at all, but I'm just going to take advantage of a small exploit. I'll show it to you. In case any of you are also having trouble, use the waterfall here. It limits his attacks down and helps out a bit with being able to deal with it. I'm basically using it because I'm tired of this boss. I really just want to move on. So again, you swing. Sometimes you can just swing. Whoop, I dodged the wrong way. Should have dodged forward. He hasn't done that attack in a while, though I wasn't expecting. Side. And I've taken my armor off because higher maneuverability is of greater value to me right now, with being able to evade his attacks. The armor was nice otherwise, but it didn't cut it. It wasn't doing anything major difference damage-wise. Oh, should have dodged forward again. But really, I'm not expecting him to use that attack. This is the attack I generally look for, though, to dodge in. Oh, and I better get back because he's probably going to try something else. But this way limits him from using several of his more physical attacks, up close and personal assaults like the gliding in. He still can get you with that. Sometimes just do that. I dodge the wrong way. Dodge back instead of sideways, and he blasts me head on with that fire. And that still gets me. I'm really so tired of this boss. So I do apologize for kind of taking a cheap way out of this, but I've only got so much time I can dedicate to this sort of thing, and I've already put way too much into this one, trying to take out this boss. And I need to move on and do other things. I don't know. Sorry. But this is the waterfall exploit / technique. And it's definitely making a difference for me. I'm doing a lot better. I've gotten really close to defeating him. Ah, bother. I'm still out of it. I just forgot they were there. Anyway, I'm going to cut here. And next time will be me taking him out. I can't remember if I mentioned it, but having this area over here is also useful because you can run over and retrieve your power before he gets to you. Just don't get stuck on them. Does this attack? Dodge it. You can get under his attack. Now you have to give it. Okay. Shield away, so you can actually move. There we go. Much better. Almost got myself telekinesis. Telekinesis is bad. He picks you up in the air basically, and you end up taking a lot of damage from that. But then after that you're marked in a way that you take like double damage or something like that. Much more damage than you normally would take. So it's a death sentence basically against this guy for me right now anyway. Health up to where he won't insta-kill me if he hits me. Dodge. Two more hits, maybe three. Finish this. I did not get his tail, but the dragon is dead. I'm so tired. Also, that Calamity Ring is useless, unless you just want a challenge. It's basically the effect that his telekinesis puts on you. Oh, and I'm wearing my Silver Serpent Ring, so I got bonus. Normally, I believe he gives you 60,000, but I got bonus XP for wearing my ring. So, yeah. That was a nice little bonus. Let me show you that ring though. Basically, not a happy ring. Receive double damage. So yeah, it basically the same effect as his telekinesis if he hits you with it. The ring enchanted by the orange eyes of Kalameet, the bringer of calamity, doubles damage received by its wearer. A useless ring, befitting of no finger, best left unknown or at least well hidden. Now maybe there's some hidden secret to this that no one's discovered ever about how that ring works, and maybe it's got some secret bonus. I have no idea. I'm not planning on experimenting with it. I'm sorry, I'm just really tired of right now with this boss and everything. He was getting to me. So, yeah. Now, if any of you really want to get his tail, there's videos out there to show you how to do it, how best to go about doing it anyway, and you can do it. It's just really hard. And his tail could be worth it. It's a really cool weapon. Like, all the dragon swords have special powers, it seems. And in the case of Kalameet's, it does like a -50 durability to the weapon, like damages the weapon a lot. But it does this massive, like, you like do this boom down on the ground, it does black flames all around you. So it could be useful, but yeah, it wasn't worth it for me to go through the torment of trying to fight him some more. I'm glad that's done. There's been a lot of really tough bosses on this DLC. They make you work for these bosses. And I think we still got at least one more, maybe two more to go. I could be wrong. I know there's Manus, and I don't know if there's any others. But alright, I need to get my strength up so I can start working towards using other weapons. Yeah, strength up. And I'm going to use a soul I have. By the way, I also found out the Guardian Soul, apparently it was originally designed to be able to be turned into a weapon. But apparently that got removed. So as far as I know, all the wikis I saw said it's not usable for a weapon. But it's still worth a lot of souls. So I'm going to use it here and level up again. Get my strength up. If I get it up one more time, I can use a couple different weapons I couldn't use before. Don't know if they're any better. Now there's one more thing I want to check before I wrap up this episode. Now that we've defeated Kalameet, let's go talk to the giant guy up here. I can't think of his name at the moment. Oh, I've tired myself out trying to kill that dragon. And finally succeeding. Had to use a slight exploit that limited his attacks somewhat, or how his AI used the attacks. But it's done.
Why? Thou hast defeated Kalameet? Wondrously played. Lord Gwyn's blessing upon thee. That beast will never take to the skies again. Ah, this great bow, I shan't need it, but no dragons to hunt. I know not if a human could even operate it. But here, thy need outweighs mine.
That was great bow. Yeah, I don't even know if I can use that.
I suspect thou hast taken a gander at it, but the dark of the abyss, which swallowed poor Artorias, threatens to devour our entire land of Oolacile. It seems that this dire fate is unavoidable, but, seduced by a dark serpent or no, they awoke that thing themselves and drove it mad. One's demise is always one's own making.
That's an interesting statement.
If thine wish is to succeed poor Artorias and challenge the spread of the dark, then thou must face Manus, father of the abyss. The dark emanates from Manus himself. Even if this land shall expire, thou may be able to prevent further corrosion. But even so, one day the flames will fade, and only dark will remain, and even a legend such as thyself can do nothing to stop that.
Perhaps. But I can postpone it at least.
Now, do not mistake my words. I cherish my work. Wood carving is a nuanced art. I would have much to talk about with that blacksmith. In truth, how is the old chap, I wonder? Still hammering away, I should hope.
Not sure which blacksmith he's talking about.
Now, do not mistake my words.
Well, that seems to be it. Let's take a look at this.
Farewell, proud human. May every honor be bestowed upon thee.
Let's take a look at this weapon. Here somewhere. Gau's great bow. Alright. 27 strength and 20 dexterity to use it. Looks like it's a really good bow. I'll give him that. Gets a better strength bonus than the Dragon Slayer bow. But I can actually use the Dragon Slayer great bow. I can't use that. So. Interesting. Anyway, Kalameet is slain, and I am free to continue my quest with the DLC, and eventually to continue on with some other stuff I discovered I missed. I missed a optional area down in the swamp below Blighttown, I realized. And so we'll go back there eventually. Not yet though, I want to try to finish this DLC first. Then I think we'll hit the extra area. And then we still got Seath the Scaleless in the archives. What is this? Signs of Gravelord Servant. Okay. That is in relation to... That doesn't bother me because I'm not in New Game Plus. But if I was in New Game Plus, that would cause extra monsters to appear, as I understand it. But because I'm not, it's not an issue. No, and now it's gone. That's strange. Or if that means someone else who was in New Game Plus went in and defeated him. Basically, it's there until... It shows up in like 3 other worlds, I think is how it worked. And then if any one person from that world went in and killed the person who put it there, that sign would disappear. I don't know quite all the details on how it works, but the idea is to lure people in, and then hopefully for the person placing the mark, they kill the person who invades to get rid of it, and they get more Doom Eyes or something like that from it. What item were they? Do I even have any on me? Ah, there we go. Eye of Death. Yeah. So, by defeating them, you get more Eyes of Death, and that's for the Gravelord Nito's Covenant. And, yeah, so not my issue. But, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!